It's a beautiful Wednesday morning in the fabulous Florida Keys. A little cold for those of us that live here. It's 62 degrees and the wind is really whipping off the ocean. I just finished my morning walk along the beach. I was cold with that wind. I'm Gary McAdams with eXp Realty. This is my morning market MLS update post I do every day right about this time. I report all the new listings in Key West and the lower Keys that have come on the market in the last 24 hours. If you follow this post every day, you'll be ahead of most buyers. You'll know about every listing from Big Pine Key down to Key West that have come on the market the same day the Realtors know about them. Most buyers, I find, will wait for a house to come onto Zillow before they'll call about it. And by the time Zillow puts a house live, it's been on the multiple listing service a couple of days and all the good deals are under contract. If you follow this video and you see something you like, you can call me that same day. I'll get you inside the house, and if you like what you see, we'll write up a contract and have you under contract before most buyers even know the property is for sale. You can also get a much more detailed description of these properties if you follow my blog, keywestinvesting.com. That'll have a lot more details in the home, a lot more information about the individual rooms, any unique features the home has. It'll have photos of the inside and the outside of the home. If the home has a pool, it'll show a picture of the pool. If the home is waterfront, it will show the picture of the water view and the boat dockage. Just a lot more information that I can put into a few-minute YouTube video. I'll put the web address in the description below, but it's keywestinvesting.com. If you like this video, please let me know by clicking that thumbs up like symbol below. If you want to see more videos of this nature and keep current with the Florida Keys real estate market, see what's being listed at what prices, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do an update 7 days a week. Also, make sure you stay to the very end of the video. I'm making an offer right now where I will pay $1,000 of my commission to go right towards your closing costs. But I'm going to tell you about that after I tell you about the homes we have for sale, so you have to wait till the end. We had a pretty busy day today. We have 9 new homes that have come on the market from Big Pine Key down to Key West. Before I tell you about the homes, the state of Florida's legal department requires I tell you that the information I'm about to give you comes directly from the Florida Keys multiple listing service. I'm not accepting any responsibility for any of these listings. I'm not claiming any of these listings to be my own listings. And I'm not accepting any responsibility for any inaccuracies there may be in these listings. I'm just reading them to you right from the Florida Keys multiple listing service. The first house is a great house on an oversized double lot in Key West's Old Town neighborhood on Fleming Street. Fleming Street is probably my favorite street in all of Old Town. It's a very well-kept street, all high-end upscale homes. Great shade trees if you want to walk to Duvalix. It's very walkable, large sidewalk and very shaded. It's just a really nice street. This is a 4-bedroom, 6-bathroom, 3,440 square foot house. It's being offered at $8,350,000. Then also in Key West's Old Town neighborhood on United Street, which is a very nice neighborhood, very nice area, walkable to Duval. There's a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom condo. It's 575 square feet. It's being offered at $999,000. 1 bedroom and 1 bathroom and 575 square feet, even with that great location. $999,000, let's just call that $1 million. Personally, I think it's overpriced, but that's just my own personal opinion. Nothing more, nothing less. Then on Seaside North Court, it's a very unique condo complex. We have a 2-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 1,875 square foot condo. These units are actually 3 floors, but you could consider it to be 4 floors. The bottom, the houses are up on stilts, and the bottom is just the parking, and then you have 3 floors of living space. Each unit has its own private elevator. You push the elevator door button in your driveway and it'll open up in your living room, it'll open up in your kitchen, or it'll open up in your master bedroom. And they have great views of Cow Key Channel from the top floors. This particular unit has a good view from all 3 of the floors of Cow Key Channel, but some of them, the bottom floor is blocked by the trees. Then on Eagle Ave, I've been watching this house get built. It's brand new construction. It's only about half a block from my own home. I live on Eagle Ave myself. It's an amazing estate-style house on a double lot. It's the 3-bedroom, 4-bathroom, 2,604 square foot house with a really nice pool. It's being offered $4,425,000. Then we go to the Key West Golf Club. We have a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath, 780 square foot townhouse on Golf Club Drive. This one's being offered at $675,000, which is a really good price for the golf course. And in Key West's Newtown neighborhood in a condo complex called Santa Clara, there's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 790 square foot condo being offered at $464,000. Santa Clara is an area you're going to hear me do what you probably never thought you'd ever hear any realtor tell anybody. Don't buy this property. They have a lot of concrete issues, a lot of structural issues. The building was almost condemned, and the only reason they didn't condemn it is it's one of the few places affordable for the Key West workforce to buy, and they didn't want to displace that many families. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the term spalling. That's on a concrete structure. When salt water hits the rebar is steel inside the concrete. And when salt water hits the rebar, it starts to rust. And when it rusts, it expands and it breaks out the concrete. When Santa Clara was first built, the original developer ran out of money and they just had the shell and the exposed bare rebar up, and it sat for several years, about 500 feet from the water. And then Mother Nature took over and the spalling started in the building and said it was almost condemned. Each unit had about a $200,000 assessment, and we have no idea if it's going to have any future assessments or not. The construction's not completely done. So when you're going to have an assessment that high, it kind of defeats the purpose of buying a low-priced property. So I would stay away from that one. Then on Rockland Key, which is about 8 miles out of Key West, on Calais Uno, which is a very nice street. I have some friends that live there. I spend a lot of time on Calais Uno. We have a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,200 square feet. It's right on the canal. It's a great neighborhood. The only downside of this neighborhood is it's directly on the flight path of Naval Air Station Boca Chica, and those military jets get really loud when they go overhead. Then we go up to Cudjoe Key to Cudjoe Gardens, which is a very desirable subdivision for several reasons. It's got much deeper boating and much wider canals, so you can bring a bigger boat in there. I've seen 70-plus foot yachts docked in Cudjoe Gardens. The canals are so wide you can turn them around pretty easy, and it's deep enough water to get in. But another nice feature unique to Cudjoe Gardens is the main road and the only road you can take going in. Right on the corner of US 1 and Drost Drive, which is the main road going in, the first thing you're going to see is a Monroe County Sheriff substation. So anyone coming in there with ill intentions is going to see a building that says Monroe County Sheriff and a car with half a dozen cars with blue lights out front. You know, that'll make them turn around if they plan on something bad in there. Then the last one is up on Big Pine Key on Osprey Lane. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,456 square foot house. That one's being offered at $750,000, which is a very good price for a house that size. And that's all we have for today. If you want to see any of these homes, give me a call at 305-731-0501. Now, as promised, my offer to pay $1,000 of my commission to go towards your closing costs. If you buy or sell any home with me anywhere in the Florida Keys between now and June 30th of this year, I will contribute $1,000 out of my commission to go right towards your closing costs. The only other requirement you have to meet is really simple. It will take you literally less than 1 second, and you can do it right now. You have to subscribe to my YouTube channel to take advantage of this offer. I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to showing you homes in the fabulous Florida Keys, and I look forward to making you my neighbor. I'm Gary McAdams with eXp Realty.